Hello everyone, this is FoodPoison from MGS and welcome back to another episode of Sunday with FoodPoison, where I basically answer your comments and just talk about life. And for those of you who are coming here for the first time, I kind of repeat this every 2 weeks or now, but this is the Sunday episode and we have episodes going all around. We have the Monday to Friday regular scheduled episodes of me just playing games, and Friday stream. And the Saturday episode is the Friday stream, like the recorded of the stream, so that if people miss the Friday stream, they can watch it on the Saturday. And Saturday, I guess yesterday I did a, for the first time I did a stream yesterday, but I'm not too sure if that's going to be constant or is consistent, I guess, or something that I'm gonna be constantly doing. I'm not too sure of that yet, but I do want to find some time to just randomly stream time to time. But I will let you guys know in the Twitter tweets. So I do want to mention, do follow on tweet so that you guys can just kind of see what's going on and see when the stream is gonna be. Yesterday's stream, I do want to talk about it. Yesterday's stream was very successful, at least in my opinion. You guys were all there for me to just kind of chat up the chat box, I guess, and it was great. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. It seems like you guys had a lot of fun, and you guys can see how fun that was. I mean, the video probably had, like, at least I probably scheduled it right, and if I did right, then the video should have gone up on the time that this video came up. So you guys probably saw it. It was a lot of fun. I got to learn a bit of Portuguese. And yeah, I know that's weird. That's so weird. Found out yesterday that a bit of my fan base is Brazilian, so I guess that just kind of happened. And it was a lot of fun. So you guys can check that out. It should be on the channel. And it was good. And today is actually, whoa, that was weird. Today is the second week, and I do want to continue on my tradition of giving away a game. Last week it was the game Colat, and the winner is right there. And congratulations. Just send me a message, because I can't really send you a message if you don't have any kind of videos. So send me a message and then I will reply to you whenever I get the message with the key on Steam, and you can just get it, redeem it, get it, play it, and record it if you want to. I would love to see your gameplays, your reactions and everything like that. So yeah, definitely let me know how it goes. Let me know how fun the game is. I actually have another copy. I might want to try it out too. So yeah, that was that. And so I do want to start a new raffle, and you guys do have to comment on this, but the new raffle is for a game called Poi. This is a Steam version. I think there's multiple versions of this. I'm not too sure if there was a phone game version of it, but Koi is the new game that I'm putting out for raffle for this week. Yeah, so all you have to do is basically just go down in the comments below and comment like whatever you want. Hopefully nothing vulgar, nothing weird, but just whatever you want, and I just let the comment selector do its thing and it'll just go off. And yeah, as you guys know, if you guys do follow me on tweets, if you guys were on the stream, you guys might have known that there was something pretty big that happened this past Thursday. And this was pretty big. It's nothing to actually joke about, really. Although I was like smiling and like joking the whole time through, I was sent to the ER. For those of you who doesn't know the acronym of ER, it is the emergency room. I've sent up to the emergency room at a hospital because I had a random physical ailment or issue or problem. something I can't even explain what it was. Well, I can explain what it was, but I can't explain what happened. So basically I was just kind of in school working, and I started feeling a bit of numbness in my arm and in my hands, and that was kind of weird, but I thought it was just me like my arms got like falling asleep. It was exactly like that feeling, like the tingling sensation, the pins and needles that you get on your arms, that you like on your legs when your blood circulation isn't there just as much. And that's exactly how I felt in the beginning. So I thought it wasn't like that bad. So I just kind of stayed there for like 30 minutes and an hour or so. And what basically happened was I stayed there. I started feeling a little worse. Like it all became gradually worse. It started spreading towards my leg, my chest. I started tightening on my chest as I was breathing. It was very, very weird. At this point, I thought it was kind of weird. Asked my coworker, "Hey, I think I'm probably gonna go home now because this is kind of getting weird. I'm gonna go home, take a hot bath. Maybe this is gonna solve itself by then." So I tried to go home. I started going back home, and while I was waiting for the bus home, it started all getting just simply worse. And then I got to the train station, thinking, hey, maybe I'll just take the train and go home. And then by the time I'm thinking I'll take the train and go home, my hands basically became super numb to the point where it contracted. And I had this thing where my hand just made this like I think that's what they call like the lily hand figure. I don't know. Maybe I'll pop an image here. But it just kind of stayed that way, and I could open it, but it'll always go back into that position. And it was weird because I was super cold. It was in that position. My muscle was contracting the whole time. My arms felt numb. My hands felt numb. My legs, my back, and my chest started getting there. And around my face was like getting there too. So I was sort of freaking out at this point, and so I went to the front desk. I said, "Hey, something's wrong with me. Something's wrong with me. Could you call the ambulance?" And so they called the ambulance. It took them like 20 minutes. It was insane. I don't know why it took 20 minutes, but it was not fast enough. If I had a heart attack or if I had a stroke, I'd probably be dead by then. And it took pretty long, and they got me. They did. Like, I guess they thought I looked fine because they didn't take me right away, but they wanted to ask me some questions first. I gave them all the information that I needed to, and it was weird because my hands were so like messed up. So like I told them like, "Hey, I would love to give you my ID, but I'm gonna need your help to like open my bag and pull out my wallet." And that was pretty interesting. Yeah, I sat down, just kind of just kind of answered their question. They popped my index fingers for blood tests and checked my arm for blood pressure. Everything seemed normal. That was weird. And this continued, and we went into the ambulance. We rushed to the hospital, and I was sitting by myself for a while in one of those hospital chairs, like those wheelchairs, and I felt like it was kind of like anxiety, although it's weird because I never had anxiety. I'm a pretty good public speaker. I can do presentations pretty well. I can wing pretty much anything pretty well. So I don't know why it felt like anxiety, but like I felt like my chest tightening up kind of felt like anxiety. Like I had shortness of breath. I was kind of afraid that it was something along with asthma. I'm not sure. But it was weird. My hands were kind of at the worst point at this point. My hands were pretty contracted. I started feeling pain in my forearm instead of just numb. It was numb outside and like a lot of pain in the inside. And I was telling them, "Hey, like there's something wrong. It's pretty numb and I'm feeling pain in my arms." And they're like, "Oh, okay. Let's keep doing these tests to see what's wrong with you." And I guess, I don't know, the hospital experience itself wasn't too fun for me. The only thing that made it fun was like how much I was joking with the doctors and the nurses. And I was like, hey, and they were asking me, anything stress you out these days? Like anything at all? I'm like, no, not really. Like maybe school, like homework. But that was it. Like that was pretty much it. They were constantly asking me, so they were keep mentioning that I boxed, and I guess that was like the key flag, because like they every doctor that has like talked to me, they were like, so you're a boxer? I'm like, yeah, I'm a boxer, but this is a recreational boxing. I haven't done serious boxing in months. I haven't gotten hit like really bad in months. It shouldn't be this bad. Like I hadn't had any damages, so like they thought I had issues with my brain, possibly spinal injury, like spinal cord injury, and so they put me on one of those neck braces. I had that overnight. Sleeping with that overnight is so painful. My chin was kind of bruised. It was weird. I think it's still bruised. I don't know. Let me check. No, it's not. It's not really bruised now, but but it was weird. It was so weird, so weird. I had multiple CT scans, X-ray scans, but it's so weird because every time I lied down for those scans, it kind of got better, and by the end, they couldn't really figure out what was wrong. that was the weirdest part, because I felt like all these tests and all these things were pretty torturous. Speaking of torturous, have you guys ever done MRI scan? Because that thing is torturous. It's 45 minutes of basically building your claustrophobia. Because you're in a capsule where you're not allowed to move. They tell you not to move because if you move, they have to do it longer. Like they scare you like that. If you move, they have to continue on they have to make everything longer. And that's not all. Like the enclosed space, and not being able to move is bad. It's not bad enough. If that's not bad enough, what you have to do is you have to listen to all these digital beeping noises. That's kind of sounds like alarm or like some factory machines. That it doesn't even sound uniform. You can't get used to it. And you're also in bunch of braces and like foams around you, so that like it kind of like tries to block out the sounds and everything. And this is crazy. I thought I was getting some like psychological torture, and it was like for 45 minutes. Just imagine that. That's insane. I thought this was the worst thing that I could ever go through. In the beginning of the thing, they asked me, do you have any issues with like claustrophobia? And I'm like, no, I don't have claustrophobia, I'm fine. And by the time I got out of it, I thought I had claustrophobia. I thought like it gave me claustrophobia. But other than that, other than all the torturous experience, I thought it was pretty good. My family was there for me. My friends who I texted, everyone was there for me, and I thought I was so blessed to just have everyone. And it was a horrible experience at the hospital, but it was a great experience to see who else was just backing up for me. And other than that, one of the big lessons that I learned is that you just gotta keep yourself healthy. You just gotta keep yourself healthy. It wasn't too bad. I was fortunate enough that it wasn't too bad, but like these ideas kind of like keep flipping in my head. Like my hands were so like my hands were frozen, and I was so afraid like of any kind of paralysis. There were times I just started tearing up for no reason because I guess I was like unconsciously afraid. I was unconsciously afraid of like for my future. If I was like, because I was thinking, what if I really become permanently like paralyzed of my arms? Like that would kill so many things that I loved in my life. Like I couldn't box anymore. I couldn't play piano anymore. I couldn't use the computer anymore. I'm studying computer science for 6. I can't. I've wasted. That means I wasted so much time doing everything with the computer. I couldn't game anymore. I couldn't do anything anymore if I had lost my arms. And this is a pretty big lesson learned. It's a pretty big message that I also want to kind of share with you guys. You just gotta Like once you feel these things, once you kind of go to the hospital and feel like you might lose something, you just don't know until you have that not near death per se, but near lost experience. It doesn't have to be a near death experience to appreciate the things that you have, but a near experience where you're almost like done with anything, like all the things that you have. So yeah, I mean, I hope you I hope you guys can kind of experience, like kind of take in what I have experienced from all these things. I hope that you guys can see some of the things that I've experienced, and hopefully you guys can learn from that too. Hopefully you guys can learn to kind of appreciate all the things that you have also. Not only yourself, but all the things that you have. Maybe it could be your friends, family, loved ones, even like objects like your computer or anything like that, your internet connection, your phones. But just appreciate what you have, guys. That's pretty much what I want to leave you guys for today. Appreciate what you have. And yeah, that's where I'll have to end it. I know that this was all of a sudden kind of a pretty serious message, but this is definitely something that I wanted to share, and hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys did, please leave a like, comment. I would love to know some of the experience that you guys had, and subscribe if you guys haven't already, or if it's your first time here. It really helps me out, guys. I'm not just saying that, guys. And share the video with your friends and all the people that you guys feel like requires some kind of lessons like these. Share the positive message, guys. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching once again. Have a great day, and have a safe day, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video.